Kia ora, hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hello, KK Great Vids. Thank you for joining me so early in the morning. What time is it there for you? 3:57, 4 a.m. in the morning. Thank you for the tremendous effort to be here. Appreciate it. And Gaming with Rexy, hello, welcome in. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. And Flash Gaming NZ, good evening. Hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday evening. So this is our first episode, proper episode, not a first look, but our first episode on Whitam Park. Yes, the OxygenDavid map. And this is a start from scratch series. I have 20 pound at the moment, and I also have a mod that makes me thirsty and hungry. So I am going to be having to work hard very, very soon. So just dropped off on the train. The train has just dropped me off. So, and we have our scooter that we can get around in. So let's take our scooter. Fortunately, we can carry our scooter. And yeah, KK Great Vids AM. Yes, it's in the 4 a.m. in the morning for you. So thank you so much for the tremendous effort to be here. Appreciate it. Joined by to see if I've started yet. Yep, well I finally have, mate. Finally started. So we're just going to hop onto our scooter and maybe, yeah, a bit hungry after that, so not too sure what we're going to do. Let's see what we've got here. This is Witcombe. Oh, we've got a subway. That could be good for some snacks. And a Toby carvery. That could be good to have a roast meal every now and then. Won't be needing the Shell service station for a while, I don't think. Hey, KK Great Vids, been doing a lot of racing, a lot of streams turned into a video. Nice. I weren't feeling too good though, so yeah, sorry to hear that. No worries, Gaming with Rexy, thanks for jumping in, appreciate it. Hey, this looks like a good spot to check out. So, yeah, you can tell by my accent, I am a Kiwi. And I'm doing my typical New Zealand rite of passage and having my OE in the UK. OE for overseas experience. And I figured coming to Whitcombe could be a good way to get a job, hopefully. So what better place to see what work there is than at the local pub. I'm sure a lot of farmers will gather here, talk about what jobs they've got going. So maybe if I talk to the local farmer. or a local bartender, I might be able to find some work. So, yeah. Hey, mate, looking for some work, just got into town, and, yeah, just was wondering, you know of any work around the place? Hey, Flash Gaming, nothing beats a servo pie when you're hungry. Tell me about it. So, let's have a look, see what we've got in the way of contracts. Okay, so it looks like he's got one close by next to the pub there. So let's... Okay, so yep, I can pick up the tractor from the dealers, so that's good. Yep, I'm just going to stop off here if that's okay. All right, that's feeling a bit better. Okay, let's see. He said something about the dealers being down at the roundabout and turning right, I think it was. So let's see if we can find the dealers. It was nice having a little electric scooter. Better than on a push bike around the place. KK, great vids. I might do a fishing live stream Friday night. Saturday at 7 AM, so 1 AM. 11 AM for you, the same thing as Sunday. Nice. Hey, no, Gaming with Rexy, you did send a star, but yeah, I missed it. Thank you so much for sending that. I do appreciate it. It's new way of being able to show appreciation and help fund the channel. So I do appreciate that very generous gesture. Thank you so much, Gaming with Rexy. Appreciate it. And yeah, sorry, there is a bit of a delay from when you do something and when I can actually reply. I think there's about a 30-second delay between the stream. So yeah, do apologize for that. I sort of have to do that to do the 4K streaming. Otherwise it gets a bit too much for the YouTube to do 4K and stream at a lesser time frame. Just wish you could get that stuff for free. Yeah, I know. But yeah, thank you for the star. Do appreciate it. Right, so here's the dealers. Right, I might just park scooter up here. So it is fun sort of doing a role play and stream at the same time. Sometimes I will miss what's happening on the chat because I'm trying to get into the role play. But yeah, so if I do miss something on chat, I do apologise. So we got Fent, Massey Ferguson, and Vertistand dealers. Right, and hello? Yeah.
Hello. I'm Oxy, the creator of this map. Thanks for giving it a try. I hope your experience here is smooth, enjoyable, and full of great moments. Hello. I'm Oxy, the creator of this map.
Okay, so that's Oxy.
I hope your experience
Anyway,
here is smooth.
yeah, just was wanting to see about getting the key for that tractor so we can help out that farmer. Yeah, no, I've had a lot of experience back in New Zealand with tractors, so yeah. You get some for free, then you have to pay for it after you've spent what YouTube gives you. Yes, yes, YouTube's always good at that. They're always for me to try and push channel memberships and do goals for super chats and all that sort of thing. And they're saying, oh, we're trying to help you make more money, but it's like, no, you're just wanting me to make more money so you can get your cut off the top. And I'm not into, hassling people for money all the time. Right, so let's get into this, get this all sorted, see if we can make a bit of money. Looks like the bank took some money out of my account and I'm now actually $224 in the red. So I'm going to have to do some work to try and make up for that. The subway made you hungry. Yeah, the power of advertising and suggestion, isn't it? Hey, Anthony Chiricella, welcome in. Thank you for joining. We are on Whitcombe Park and we are doing a start from scratch. Basically, we are, currently $200 or £200 in the red. And we are going to be doing a contract to try and get some money. So we've moved to Whitcombe. We're doing our big OE from New Zealand, and OE is overseas experience, rite of passage for many New Zealanders. And over here in the UK, and thought I'd explore this part of the UK and get some work, having had experience on tractors back in New Zealand on the farm. So yeah, thought it'd be interesting to see what farming was like in the UK. Get the car one, it's $200. Ouch. That is a lot of real money. And yeah, I'd feel embarrassed if someone honestly spent that kind of money. Yeah, like I say, I'm not trying to make a living out of this. Just a bit of spare pocket money, spend a bit on the PC, and I've spent a little bit on a microphone and gimbal for live streaming and that sort of thing. But yeah, other than that, I'm not trying to make a living out of this. I'm just having fun, and hopefully other people are having fun as well. Now, I'm not too sure how we get into this field. Definitely not this way. So my fatigue is going up. My hunger is definitely going up. Definitely hungry after that train ride. But yeah, just got to try and find a place to get into the field up here. Robert McGuinness, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us all the way in Scotland. Hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday morning. Okay, I found the entrance. All right, let's make a start. Our first contract on Witcombe Park. All right, let's turn on. I'm in the right field, aren't I? Yep. Okay, that was strange. Highlight the weight and suddenly the spreader turns on. Go figure. Yeah, gaming with Rexy, want to get started, just don't have a PC or a laptop, PlayStation to do YouTube. Yeah, it can be a bit tricky. And Robert McGuinness, yeah, having a great Wednesday. Awesome. Right, so we'll carry on here. Hey, Cher, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to have you here. You have a phone, but no one would want to watch if someone is using a phone. Yeah, I have seen YouTubers try to use a phone, and it is a little bit difficult for them. I know that. It is difficult to watch too. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. So did I get the latest screenshot? I'll be honest, I've actually been far too busy to be on Discord. I'm sorry. Right, contract is finished. Let's head back to the dealer. But yeah, I'll definitely have a look at it when I get a chance there, Share. And knowing what your screenshots are like, it'll be an awesome one. You can stream to Twitch straight from the Xbox. You're starting to sound like Kiwis. No worries. Yeah. You know you're a true Kiwi when you're going, yeah, nah. I've been using Lightstream for Twitch because it lets me do YouTube also. Yeah, you have to be careful if you're on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch get very, very funny about you talking to people on YouTube. If you're streaming on Twitch, they insist that you have to interact only with people on Twitch. So make it a bit difficult. Quite often I'll see someone doing a multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube and they're totally ignoring YouTube. And because I only watch on YouTube, it's like, well, if you're not going to talk to me, yeah, don't bother. Yeah, yeah, I did multiple test streams, made them private. That's what's good about YouTube is you can make them all private, record them, play them back, check your sound levels and quality. I actually had to dial in the quality quite a bit. Yeah, once I was ready to go live, of course I set up a stream to go public, and no one came. But I was expecting that anyway. I wasn't disappointed, and it was a real buzz to actually have someone come in to the stream and to see the count go up and then have someone come into the chat. That was just an amazing feeling as well. Right, well, we'll give the keys back.
Hello, I'm
Yes,
Oxy.
hello. Hi, Oxy. Thank you. Yes, we are enjoying the map. I guess I will have to think about finding somewhere to charge the scooter. It's probably going to run down eventually, but it's going okay at the moment. I wonder what's down here. Ooh, garden centre. Nice. Bit of a playground. Hello, what's this? Most of you guys already know what this is. What's this? The Witcombe Tractor Museum. That sounds like a bit of me. Wow, looks like they've got some amazing machines in there. All right, let's check and see if that farmer's deposited the money into our bank account yet. Okay. Yeah, nice. Got a nice little bit. So let's have a look. Wonder what it's in here. Okay. Got some nice old equipment. Few John Deeres. Wonder if that's a aircraft tug. I know David Brown made some for the early to mid 40s. What's this one? Boland Monktull. And a Lands Bulldog. I remember seeing one of those in New Zealand. I was really surprised. And that's a fairly big monster. What do we got here? Ford? Couple of Fords. Volvo. A Jeep. Ooh, that's a big thing. The versatile Big Roy. Wonder how they got that. That's like a train. We've got some Massies. I remember working on the farm. That was one of my first tractors I drove. An old Massey 35. Yeah, you use your phone, KK Great Vids. Yeah, you do. You do quite a good job with your phone. I will say that. A couple of old Massies. That's a big Massey. And a Schuler. What do we got here? A couple of old Zetas. Ooh, some old combines. Look at that. Is that John Deere combine? Massey Ferguson. Class? Another Massey Ferguson? Imagine combining with an open cab like that. Just getting all that dust in your face. What's this? Yeah, a Porsche tractor. Chance to own a Porsche. What do we got here? Ooh, an old case. I think I saw one of these in the playground once. And Farm All. Another case. Wow, that is amazing. Looks like they've got a viewing platform up here. Ooh, with some old machinery. Lawn, a mower. Looks like they've got a seeder, a plough. What's it like over there? That is... Wow. That's a lot of tractors. A lot of very old tractors. Did you read what I was working on, Anthony? Yeah, you started coffee production and got cement plant going. Nice. Nice one, mate. I haven't actually done coffee yet. I think you got to be on the right map for that one. I think I did coffee in FS22, but I haven't done it in FS25. Wow, that is quite amazing. Wonder what we've got round here. Okay, looks like they've got a kids' playground. They've got that fenced off, so that kids, you don't have to worry about the kids wandering off and into the river. So that's good. That's good for parents. We got an old tractor. Nice. Hey, KK, great vids. The chat moves fast. I'm more than likely not ignoring you. Yeah, I do apologize if I am missing anything. It can be difficult to, be streaming and telling a story and watching the chat at the same time. I do apologize. Your chats are important, and if I do miss something, just give me a nudge, and I will be quite happy to go back and have a look. And Marcus Sin Farmer, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. It looks like we've got a bit of a maze here. So some of you guys may remember I did something very similar to this on another OxygenDavid map. So yep, I'm finding everything except the tower. I think the idea is to try and get to the tower. Anthony Chiricella, this game can be quite glitchy. Tell me about it, especially the textures at the moment. The Giants updated the textures and it really has stuffed it up for me with my AMD card. Some may say that NVIDIA paid Giants a lot of money to stuff it up for AMD. I wouldn't know for sure, but, nothing surprises me. And Marcus, the Stim Farmer, found a good map on console. It's so big, I can't find my way around. And some of the NPCs on tractors, yep. I just do it public and work it out as I go through Kiwi style. Yeah, mate. I like to practice things. I'll quite often practice a stream before I even do it. And I definitely practice my gameplays before I record them. So, yeah, so this is the maze. That's pretty neat. And I guess this is the way out. Hey, there we go. Nice. Wonder who they get to mow their grass. Marcus Chirichella, currently no. OxygenDavid has released it initially for PC only on his itch.io page. And basically PC users are his guinea pigs, his beta testers, and as we find different things and let him know, because it's on itch.io, he can do updates on a regular basis. And then once it's looking all good, he will release it on ModHub for console. So it will come to console eventually, but we're doing the testing for him. So hopefully when he does put it up to Giants, it will go through fairly good, fairly quickly. I would say there would be some things that will have to change. The Shell service station, Obi's Carvery, Subway, that's probably all going to have to change. Possibly the hub as well might have to change. There's definitely some things in there. But yeah, that was a lot of fun visiting that. Whitcombe Tractor Museum. Yeah, KK, great vids you're going to head out for this morning. No worries, mate. Thank you for jumping in. Traffic around here is loony, I tell you. All right, well, we might head back to the pub. Hey, tea made and cats fed. That's good. You got a good cup of tea in front of you now. Definitely a good way to start the day. So I'm probably going to have to try and find somewhere to sleep. So I might do a bit of stealth camping until I can, find my way around the place a bit more. I might go back to the pub and see if there's any more work coming in. Yeah, so there's definitely some things in the pub here that is not console friendly. Jack Daniels. I can't imagine that being allowed onto a console. All right, let's Sharehammer, thank you so much for the £4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind and generous. Thank you for your support over the last quite a few months. Right, so what do we got? Oh, yeah, that would take a while to get to, I think. Be good if we could find a nice little Okay, let's try this one. A great place to pick up work. Hey, thank you, Share. Will do. Will do. Okay, so let's head back and see Oxy and see if we can grab these to the tractor. Yeah, don't worry, Share. We will. Thank you so much. And Anthony Chirichella, I got a lot better at stacking pallets with the steering skid. Yeah, that can be fun to use, especially with the wheel. If you don't have a heavy center on the wheel, the skid steer can be quite difficult to use. So I guess eventually we will be needing to get probably something a bit better than a scooter to run around. But the scooter's doing okay. Yeah, looks like my chat doesn't come up on the stream chat 100% either.
Hello, I'm Oxy, the creator of this map. Thanks for giving it a try.
Right, okay, so that's the keys. Let's see if we can find our way to the field. MB track. Alright, let's check out the map and see if we can figure out the best way to get up to field 45. Okay, so I think up there, just turn just before the pub, and we head up. Alright, I think we know the way. Let's see if we can do there without getting lost. Now, I don't know if we've got enough fertilizer with this little fertilizer. We might have to do a trip back here to top up. Guess we will find out. How much is that carberry? Let's have a quick look. £8.79. Wow, that is quite reasonable. Last time I went to a restaurant in New Zealand, there were 4 of us, and it cost over 200 New Zealand dollars, and we didn't eat extravagantly either. So yeah, just under £9 for a dinner. That is quite reasonable. Okay, so I think we need to turn up here. Certainly is a beautiful part of the country. But yeah, 34 degrees, I am glad that there's a little bit of aircon on this tractor. What do we got here? Okay. Righto. Make a start on this, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely not going as wide, is it? Bit of a smaller one. Looks like they have got a wild boar problem here as well. I heard they've got a bad wild boar problem in Scotland. All right, we should get on to some long runs soon, hopefully. Yeah, this map came out at just the right time. I just finished my Kinleg series. And my other two series were sort of, I'd probably done just about everything. I was just going through the motions. So, yeah, this is sort of now my main stream, and we will be seeing how we get on with contracting and starting from scratch. We do have repayments on our... Ah, cool, we got it all done. Let's go drop the tractor off. Definitely getting hungry. I'm gonna have to stop off somewhere and grab something to eat. Hey, Cher, you've got a steering wheel for your Xbox controller? Oh, nice. Anthony, I've installed a PC mod. You can sort of see in the top center there. And what it does is it emulates fatigue, hunger, thirst, and the number of hours that I've worked. And after you've done a certain amount of hours, you have to rest. So it's not on this map. I've just incorporated it into this gameplay, just to add a little bit of difference. Unfortunately, it is a script mod, so it is PC only. Would it be good if Giants incorporated it into the game? I think so. I think have the ability to turn it off would also be good, if you don't want to be bothered with it. It's like most realism things, you know, have them, but have the ability to turn them off. Right, there's the keys. Thank you. All right. Nice track, a 9S. Ooh. It's a big one. A 720 Vario. And a 1038. Nice. It's incorporated in Fallout 76. Oh, nice. Right, well, I think I might go to Subway and get something to eat. Yeah, I think a roast would be a bit too heavy at the moment. I'm not sure I feel like a pub meal yet. All right, let's grab a subway. All right, here we go. Hunger's a bit better. What about thirst? Yep, down to 38%. Meatball marinara. Yep. I'm trying to think what I usually have when I go to Subway. I don't actually go to Subway that often. Right, I think we should find a place to do some stealth camping. Really, I think we might see if we can sneak down here. See what's down here. Oh wow, that's pretty. Hey, Anthony Chiricella, they productions do take a lot of effort to keep up. They're quite profitable though, but they're definitely a lot of work. Okay, that is a pretty place. Dodge these stones. No, this is just going into an industrial area here by the looks of it. And it is getting quite late, so we need to find somewhere to. We've got a tent that we can set up, so we'd do some stealth camping, and we can actually find somewhere to stay. Wonder what's down here. Looks like there's some trees down here. I wonder what's down here. Okay, somewhere in here could be good. fairly close to town, but yeah, fairly secluded. Okay, I think I'm going to set up a tent in here. We will be back shortly. Okay. Yep, we have got a tent set up in here. See if I can find it in this trees. Whereabouts? I think we've put it up on top of the hill. Very easy to get lost in here. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, that's nicely hidden. Bit of stealth camping. Right, we'll go and wheel this in here. I think this will be quite a nice place. No, it looks like I forgot to do something. No, it has got contractor access. Even though I've got contractor access, I don't have sleep access. Hey, I think I can fix that. Sorry, people. Hopefully it's not too cold. It is summertime, so it should be good there, Flash Gaming NZ. So I had to set up a multiplayer game with different farms so that I couldn't sell off the the farm because I'd already started it and I'd done so much building with the first look. So it was just easier to do a start from scratch with another farm. So I'm just going to buy the land around. Okay. Didn't test this out fully. Sorry for all this messing about. It was meant to work way better than this. Hey, Joel. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to have you here. Just trying to fix up a little glitch in the farm sim. Ah, never mind. Okay, so we've got 2 tents, one for storage. There we go. Yeah, so now we can do a full meal. Right control L. I've already recently, wait 1 hour, never mind. Okay, let's sleep then. So we'll go through to the next morning. Bit of stealth camping. Hey, Joel. We don't make it easy, do we? Yeah, Argsy's a great streamer, and Chinook is a fantastic streamer as well. I'll quite often watch a Chinook stream when I get a chance to, when I'm not streaming. Right, well, that was good. Good, early morning. So we're fatigued. Ooh, we're very hungry though. I think we need to have a decent meal. Let's right control L for a full meal, and it costs £20. Cheaper to go to the carvery. at just under £9. Okay. Let's see if we can get some more work. I'm hoping this will be a shortcut to the pub. Oh, what do we got here? Ah, a little supermarket. Okay, that could come in handy. And, oh, what's this? Oh, donuts. Cream puffs. Nice. Definitely have to come here for something later on. I think first of all we need to make some money. Oh! Don't worry, just a few grazes, I'm okay. George will be happy. Yep, George will be very happy. Although it's possibly a bit far away compared to one of the other farms he was on. It was only just across the field, wasn't it? So, all right, let's come in here. Yeah, he's opened up. Looks like he's got a good LP collection. Man, look at them all. All right, what do we got in the way of contracts? Heaps of deadwood contracts. I think we might, see about borrowing this and see how we get on with that. Yeah, it was nice sleeping in that tent, but I don't think I want to do it in winter time. I'm definitely going to have to find somewhere to stay before winter comes. So apparently Oxy's done a different skybox. I think those clouds actually look quite realistic. If I'm going to do any deadwood contracts, I probably need a vehicle. It'd be a bit difficult carrying a chainsaw on the scooter. Might have to look around for an old second-hand vehicle and see what we can get. We'll just have to make a bit more money. Because it looks like they need sort of someone to do the contracts for them, so it could be quite good to actually buy my own tractor and maybe even a little bit of land. Listen to me, only 2 months into the area here and I'm already talking about being a landowner. Oh dear. I wonder if they'll let me own some land, seeing I'm, you know, overseas. Like, I do actually have a dual passport because of my parents. So they came out from the UK, so I'm not too sure how that would work legally wise. We'll just have to, yeah, cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. All right, let's have a look. How do we get up to there? Looks like we can go past the Whitcombe Park Farm, is it? Just past that field that we fertilized before. But yeah, looks like that's how we'll go. We're in another Mercedes. Oh, these cars are impatient, aren't they? Auto-load trailer is a huge help if you don't have the patience to do it the long way. Oh, definitely, definitely. And it's good that you've actually got auto-load trailers on console now. Now there is the universal auto-load for PC, but console does have auto-load trailers now also. And for wood as well. auto load for wood. It looks like we might get a really nice view up here. It's definitely slowing us down though. Okay, now we need to find the entrance into the field. This... Which field was it? Oh, miles off. Looks like we still have to climb a bit further up. Which way? Oh, it is that way. Right, we'll go down this way. Still finding my way around the map. Has got some stunning views though. I would say this is probably one of OxygenDavid's best maps, to be honest, at the moment. He always raises the bar. That's got a nice idle, hasn't it? I've heard that engine sound so often. Actually, I don't think I've got that mod that turns the corners with the GPS installed. I might have to install that. It's actually quite a good mod. It does a good job of turning the tractor, especially on the tight corners and the not so tight corners, where this one would usually stop and disconnect. It just keeps them all connected. It's quite a good mod. Sorry guys, is PC only again? It's okay, you have a Steam Deck. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Steam does with their console, their Steam box. I think that could be a game changer. Make the other console makers maybe have to, reevaluate how they do things. I'm actually looking forward to that. I think people were hoping that the Xbox would be, a PC and a games console, but they made it totally separate to a PC. And I think they missed the point. Maybe they were trying to do something with a bit more control. But as Star Wars once said, the more you tighten the grip, the more planets will slip through your fingers. And SteamOS is definitely, I think, it's going to be interesting. It's using Linux, but you can play Windows games on Linux. I'm actually contemplating ditching Windows completely at home and going on to Linux and just seeing how we go on that one. So I think a games console that you can have script mods on because you're running literally PC games on Linux is going to be quite good. Yes, that's actually coming up very soon, isn't it? May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Right, well, that's that contract done. And let's see. Let's say that we got a phone call asking if we could go do another fertilizing contract. How does that sound? Yeah, we'll do 16 or 24. Ooh, 24 is all the way up there. Okay, so we've been told we can use this tractor to help out another farmer. So let's see if we can find our way up there. Yeah, hard to believe April's nearly over. Man. Yeah, Anthony Chirichelis, waiting for Halo. Yeah, because that was sort of the main reason. I know a lot of people would buy Xbox just for Halo. So I think there was a couple of PlayStation games that ended up on Xbox. So I think it's only fair that some Xbox games end up on the PlayStation. Whenever I see that big house there, that big manor, I just have running through my head to the manor born. I don't know if some of you in the UK may remember that series with Penelope Keith. And yeah, some in New Zealand may remember it too. Now, how do I get up to that field? Need to get up to all the way up there. So if I scoot past the church and then up there. You do remember it, Cher? Yeah. Just trying to remember the name of the guy. Peter Bowles. That's right, Peter Bowles. He was in a lot of comedies in the UK. It was Only When I Laugh, that hospital drama. Yep, this is where we want to go. Narrow lanes. Definitely not the kind of map you can run the Nexit on, that's for sure. And Tyson Smith, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Apologies for not seeing you earlier. Just trying to tell a narrative and read the chat at the same time. All a bit difficult sometimes. But yeah, you're most welcome. Thank you for joining. Just a reminder, everyone, if you could hit that like button, that would be fantastic. Anthony Chiricella, can I not auto load cement on the lowboy? I'm not too sure. I guess it depends on whether the modder has set it up to auto load or not. Look, we've got someone doing some work over there too. So I have included a mod that has puts workers on fields, but it does chew up a bit of frame rate, as you can imagine. There we go. I'm sure the farmer will be happy about that. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a gate there. I must have missed the gate. Now, this is reminding me of that Austin Powers episode where he's trying to turn that a little electric buggy around in the middle of the tunnel. 200-point turn. He's not wasting any time. So I must have missed the gate down here somewhere. Would have thought these would be a bit too old to be doing fertilizing on, but that's what they want. Hopefully we won't do too much damage. You're able to do coffee, but you can't do cement. Interesting. Yes, it's odd, yeah. Yeah, no, I had trouble with auto load on Silver Run Forest, the metal. Just wouldn't do it. Even with universal auto load, it wouldn't auto load. Or was it, no, sorry. Universal auto load worked okay, but because we were doing cross-play, we couldn't use universal auto load, so I was using the liftable pallets mod by Yoss. And he hadn't included the steel. So, yeah. Okay, so I think we're going to have quite a nice view from up here. Yeah, look at that. That is... Look at that view. Yeah, I did that video of Calmston, a cinematic preview, but there's just so many different spots. You know, I didn't include that view in. There's just so many different views, and different places you can get a good viewpoint from. He certainly has done a fantastic job. Yep, I think it's glitches. I've been having nothing but problems tonight. Have to keep closing my game and loading it back in. Yeah, it might be the map, I don't know. Just had a steam train go past my house. Oh, that is awesome, Cher. I love the sound of the steam train. They sound so real. They almost sound alive. We have a few steam trains going around here. Hamilton has a steam train come down from Glenbrook, which is just south of Auckland, when they're doing the Frankton Thunder, which I have a video of. There you go, shameless plug. Check it out on my channel if you'd like to see old cars and a steam train. There's even a tractor thrown in there. Yeah, look at those houses. Nice. Yeah, and there's a museum up in Auckland called MOTAT, Museum of Transport and Technology. That has a steam train running quite often on the weekends. It's a lot of fun to go on. Flash Gaming NZ, it is an awesome event. Been to it for a couple of years now. Didn't film the first time, but filmed it this time, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Three minutes from the station, nice. I enjoyed the vintage tractor show that the Waikato Vintage Tractor and Machinery Club put on at Morrinsville. That was really well done as well. Another shameless plug for a video if you guys want to see some old tractors. Ooh, that's satisfying. There you go, longboat on the canal. So I did actually check the map out, and this canal is not actually real life, but it is a nice poetic license to include in the map. Just like the Witcombe Tractor Museum is not the real life thing either, but it'd be nice if it was. Unfortunately, I was busy and didn't make the tractor show, even though it was just down the road. Yeah, I had actually booked that weekend out fully. As soon as I knew about it, I booked it out, and I was going to go to it. Here we go. There's the keys. Thank you. Cheryl Salaniga, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Apologies if I haven't. We are on OxygenDavid's map, Whitcomb Park Farms, and I'm doing a start from scratch. So we're just starting off by doing a few contracts and trying to build up. So we started with actually minus 221 to begin with, and had a scooter. I think it was a scooter payment went out, so that put me in the red. So before I could eat, I had to earn some money. So we did a contract. They managed to. Farmers are sort of trusting me with their equipment. I think they've heard that I'm a Kiwi from New Zealand, so well used to working on a farm. So I think they figured he probably knows how to drive a tractor. And just a reminder, everyone, hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and get to see a bit more of Whitcombe Park. Okay, so let's see if we can do something about getting some water. Right control U. Ooh, we can get a coffee. I definitely need a coffee. Okay, so I'm wondering if I run out of water, if I have to buy and can't buy a bottle at the moment. So still learning how this all works. Yeah, I was actually surprised at that vintage tractor show, the types of tractors that they had there. I was actually very surprised to see a Lands Bulldog. I didn't expect to see one in New Zealand, to be honest. Yeah, I was expecting to see a lot of Massey's, a lot of Case, David Brown's, very popular tractor. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a Lands Bulldog, that's for sure. Hey, no worries, Anthony. Thank you for joining. You have a fantastic day. Okay, looks like yeah, we're getting a little bit of money in our bank account. Ooh, few cultivating jobs. Ooh, sewing job. How many good contracts. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that one. That one looks like an interesting field. Right, thanks for the tip off on that job. I'm getting to know this stretch of road really well, aren't I? But yeah, pub's very lucrative for work. I guess the farmers all come there and talk about what they need done, and the old bartender stores it away. I think he's getting a little bit of a payment from the farmers for providing a worker for them. So good on him, I suppose. I have to say the farmers have been quite generous around here. Yeah, let's have a look here. What's the price of the... Yeah, must have had a patch of oil. What's the price of fuel around here? So diesel's £1.65, £1.65, £1.46. So I think we're currently at about $3, so that's a per litre. We're currently at about $3.80 for petrol per litre. So yeah, I'm guessing it's gone up a bit since then, from what I've heard. Hey share, yeah, the hand tools mod is awesome. I'm actually hoping to incorporate that in the Kinlake greenhouse series. So I'm just waiting for winter to get over and done with. So I'm still going to be doing the greenhouse series in Kinlake. But we have finished the castle restore, so that was nice to get that one over and done with. Big Scania truck. I wonder if the coffee helped with the fatigue. Don't know. Ooh, that's an interesting looking cedar. I think I have used it before, but it's not one of my go-to ones, that's for sure. The Gold Vulture is definitely a go-to tractor for me though. Vultures are one of my favourite tractors. I think Massey, from what I've read about them and all that sort of thing, are definitely my favourite tractor. I actually did some tests for turning circles for the tractors, and the Massey sort of had basically the best turning circle. Now I better make sure that I'm planting the right seed in for the contract. Got to be mustard. Hey Chinook, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Sorry I didn't get onto your stream, mate. Hope you had a fantastic stream. So we're just on OxygenDavid's fantastic map, and I'm doing a start from scratch. And doing a very bad job of it. There we go, nothing to see there. Now I have to find my way to that field. Hey Share, internet went down. No worries. Thank you for coming back. Lauren David Heyman, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. Let's pull up mustard. Definitely got to make sure we have the right one, otherwise we won't be able to. Here we go, mustard. And that's the field. Why do I have a feeling I missed the turnoff? Yep. That's the field. And this is the cricket. The sounds of summer. Willow hitting leather as a golfer kicks a tree that's got in the way. Right, let's stop holding up traffic, I suppose, and turn around. Fortunately, I can back into here. Or can I? Is that car right in the way? He is, isn't he? Oh, can't I just run over him? Okay, he's waiting. I'm not doing very good driving at the moment, am I? All right, let's unfold it. Turn it on. Lower it. And start planting. This might be a case of doing the every second row, I think. Doesn't have a great turning radius. Doesn't matter where you are on this map, the view is absolutely stunning. Having that windmill just up there is fantastic. Hey, Joel FS25, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. Looks like I could have driven forward and gone up here. Never mind. We learn. Just catching up on a little bit of posting channels in. We got Chinook. Joel FS25. Who else did we have? KK Great Vids. Who else did we have? Flash Gaming NZ. Here we go. Definitely put your link in the chat as well. And if I have forgotten anyone, let me know. Gaming with Rexy. These are all great YouTubers. And share Hamner's channel. Check out, and if you haven't subscribed to any of these guys, give them a sub. It's hard to get subs at the moment, so anything you can do to help out, definitely. Chinook, definitely, he deserves, and Flash Gaming NZ as well. Great channels. Chinook does some fantastic flight sim videos, and I've seen him do some incredible landings. So well worth checking out his channel just to see some fantastic landings from big aircraft. Just seeing if there's anyone else. That's right, Marcus the Sim Farmer. He's just started streaming. Said that I've inspired him to stream. So yeah, he's actually put a few out recently, so could be worth checking out. Always good to give new YouTubers a little bit of support. Yep, no worries for that, guys. Appreciate it. And yes, yeah, I did remember. The seagulls are, yeah, nice touch, I think. Marcus is a chill guy, definitely. He's actually done a good job with the seagulls mod. Although I think it would be nice if you could choose to have crows instead of seagulls, especially a place like Whitcombe. I think Whitcombe is reasonably far from the ocean, so I'm not too sure about having seagulls. I think crows would probably be better for this particular area, but it's still a nice touch. What really amazed me was the seagulls would actually rise above the cab of the tractor. They were aware of the tractor and would avoid it. So I was really impressed with that. So I think I got everyone, but if I have missed anyone, Wished Willow River was on console. I'm not familiar with that map. There was an interesting map came out today with the a big hydroelectric power dam. It was basically dominating the entire valley, and I was sort of looking at it and going, I wouldn't want to live there. Not with a huge dam like that towering above you. I think there was a disaster that happened in Europe where there was a big dam across a valley like that, and there was a landslide, and so the water actually spilled over the dam. So the dam didn't burst, but the landslide sloshed water over the top of the dam and down into the valley. And of course it happened at night, so everyone was asleep, and it was a major disaster. Hey, Share, you got 2 streams going. Go you. Well done. Let me guess, Argsy and myself. Thank you. Hope Argsy's having a good stream. He is a great streamer, great friend of the channel. I was a bit gutted that I couldn't make it to his community meetup, but yeah, it was just bad timing, unfortunately. He's building Lego. He usually does on a Wednesday night. So which kit is he building tonight? Because he was building the turquoise tractor last Wednesday. I still need to build that one that you sent me, Share. Need to set aside some time and stream that. I did double check, and all the parts are there, so that's great. I'm actually looking forward to building it. And then I've got the camera. I got a camera Lego set because I do like photography, and thought it would be quite good to have the camera as well. As long as it's not a case tractor, we will find it in a river. Yep, he's never going to live that one down, is he? He did it in front of too many people. I was actually watching that stream too. Well, looks like there's about 3 entrances into this field. Someone actually commented they reckon that the tractors have lost a lot of horsepower since the last patch. That they're having trouble getting up and down hills with the tractors. So, yeah, I don't know. I would say this is a fairly powerful tractor, but it does seem to be struggling up the hill. He did it again on a video with FSG. This time with a forklift. Oh well, at least he's adding a bit of variety to it. Ooh, I'm definitely getting hungry. Yeah, this seeder definitely doesn't have a great turning radius. You good at parking your tractor in the river? Yeah. So for those of you that have just joined the stream, earlier on in the stream I did check out the tractor museum that I built on this map. So you may want to look at it afterwards and check out the tractor museum. I'm quite proud of it. I think it's fairly awesome. He's building a start and forage harvester. Yeah, I've got a forage harvester set. Is that the forage harvester with the blue truck, semi truck? Or is it one of those Lego copy sets? Hey, thank you to our newest subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. You've got a John Deere forage harvester to build? Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to build up a collection of Lego City scaled farm equipment. They don't have a lot of farm equipment in the Lego City series, so I keep looking out for new ones. Latest one was that turquoise, I call it a Lamborghini tractor, but obviously it's not that for legal reasons, but that's what it reminds me of. And you got a Simba from the Lion King. Nice. Yeah, built a Back to the Future DeLorean, the big one. That was a lot of fun. I've actually ordered a cabinet from IKEA to put my Lego in. So just waiting for it to be delivered. And a black and white cat. Well, be careful there, Cher. Yeah, other cats might get jealous. Yeah, no worries, Flash Gaming. Yeah, I should be doing the same thing myself, but yeah, just wanting to get this field done if I can. I did see something like that one. You're saying that you had some ladybirds hatched, but they were released before you could get photos. So that was awesome. Awesome that they were released. Maybe not so awesome that you didn't get a photo of it first, but yeah. Yep, thanks Flash Gaming NZ. Thank you for jumping in, appreciate it. Yeah, I think the tractors have definitely slowed down a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to install that mod that follows the GPS track. No, we didn't use that much seed. Yeah, definitely having fun getting up the hill. Yeah, it slowed down to 5 mile an hour. Hey, and another subscriber, welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for subscribing. Hope your Wednesday is going well. We're only 4 away from 2,100 subscribers. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Thank you to our long-term subscribers. Argsy says hello. Awesome. I say hello back. Rumpy Grey Farming, Gaming. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to have you along. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. So just about finished this contract. So we're doing a start from scratch here. And I'm into my second month. I did a bit of stealth camping in the middle of the woods next to this town. So yeah, a bit of sneaky camping. But I'm going to have to look around for a place to stay, I think. Because it could be a bit cold to camp in the middle of winter. Yeah, I think I took a few shortcuts up here that probably need to be filled in. Keep the farmer happy. Yeah, Grumpy Grey Gaming. Just woke up, feeling sleepy still. Here we go. Contract finished. Don't realize how big these tractors are until you compare them to a car. Yes, I've got the update, first update. I don't know if there's a second one or not, but I have got the first update, installed it, and yeah, updated the HD graphics. Yeah, fortunately, there doesn't need to be a new save game, which is really good for me at the moment, considering I've done a big museum, tractor museum. And a maze. Okay, yeah, it's starting to get a bit fatigued and thirsty, and yeah, we'll drop the keys
I'm
back.
Oxy, the creator.
Yep, it's on it. Yep, you're right there, and Yeah, you need to reinstall the HD packs as well. Oh, my little scooter. While I think about it, Grumpy Grey Gaming does some fantastic videos. So definitely check out his channel and give him some subs as well if you haven't subbed already. He's been a great friend to the channel. Yeah, check him out. Don't get scared off by the name. He's not that grumpy, really. In fact, I think some nights I'm grumpier than he is. Especially when things don't go well with Farm Sim. I get very grumpy with giants. So yeah, for those that have just tuned in, and for those that have already seen it, sorry, but yep, I'm quite proud of this. So yeah, Whitcombe Tractor Museum. And we'll just have a quick sprint around. Nice lineup of Massies. Somehow they managed to get a big Roy as well. That looks like a train locomotive, doesn't it? That is just huge. Some old combines, Porsche, an old case. It's actually surprising how many of these mods are available on Mod Hub. Like there are some that are third-party mods, and yes, my log does light up red with them. Yeah, there's a lot of errors in these third-party mods. Yeah, so that's sort of like an overview of it. So I'm not looking forward to the message that says new save game required. Not looking forward to that, as you guys can probably understand. We've done a little bit of groundwork out here too. Playground with a toy tractor. That toy tractor is actually the working tractor that yeah, and we've got a maze. With a few surprises. I missed the other track down this way. Another surprise. I have done this a few times actually, but I still get lost in here. Oh, that's neat. Get to see the canal boat and the train and a tractor working. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, ended up doing 13 hours in work the other day. Nice 5 days off now. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, because you were saying you were hoping you wouldn't be that long. It was only a few trucks to load up. So it must have been a bit more than anticipated. So yeah, I'm glad you got 5 days off. Nice. So we can go this way. This is definitely, I know this is definitely the wrong way, but you know, it's fun to get lost. Yeah, if I come down here, there we go. So that's the maze. That was a screenshot, definitely. And I'll put cobbles down here because the asphalt for me at the moment is just flickering like anything. It is really frustrating. I did the wrong turn. I meant to go down this road here. Oh, looks like I'm starting to get quite hungry. I've got the mod that adds human factors in, like being tired and thirsty. Hopefully my tent is still in here somewhere. There he goes. I think I'm definitely going to have to find somewhere So let's see, right control L for a full meal. Okay, so let's drop that and drop the thirst down and drop fatigue down. Nice. Okay. Well, everyone, I think I am going to call it a night. Yep, I'm just a young fella in this one. Like I say, doing my OE, overseas experience in the UK. Rite of passage for many Kiwis, many New Zealanders. But yeah, thank you everyone that's joined. Hope you are enjoying this series. Rosie the cat is watching Poppy Cat. Nice one. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're enjoying the map. It is an incredible map from OxygenDavid. I'm enjoying being on it. It's rejuvenated things a bit. I have to admit, I was getting a little bit jaded with what we were doing, and especially on the castle restore that had taken so long. So it was nice to get that done. But yeah, thank you for everyone for joining. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, feel free to share this video with anyone that you think might enjoy it, especially if they like vintage tractors. And yeah, if you have enjoyed the vintage tractors, be sure to check out my vintage tractor video that I have where I went to a real live vintage tractor show. So that is on my channel as well. There you go. Shameless plug from me. Sorry, but have to do it. But yeah, thank you to everyone. And thank you, Share, for your super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.